All right, I'm recording now. She's like, wait, don't say anything, okay? No, I'm kidding. Hey, you guys can talk at any time. This is super informal tonight, okay? And I told you to have a skinny margarita or whatever, but I'm just drinking water right now, okay? Mama's got goals, right? Okay, I don't know what you guys are. Hillary's drinking water too. Gina's a water girl, right? She's always telling me to drink water all the time and get to bed early and all this kind of stuff. I needed to listen to you, okay? Randy, what are you drinking? Anything?
Water. I just
Oh,
don't know where
everybody's
it went.
drinking
So I have to
water.
find it.
You don't have to go get it.
I don't know, but then after you said it, I was like, oh, I should
You're
probably
like,
drink
wait,
some
I'm
water
thirsty. I
now.
need to drink more. Okay. Shanna, are you on the water tonight?
I finished my water for the day.
Oh, she's done. She doesn't want to be up all night, right? Okay.
Right.
She's good. You guys are all so good. Okay. Anyway, okay. I'm so thankful that you're here. I'm recording this because I know a lot of people can't make it or have got so much going on, but I wanted to get together because I just wanted to help you like understand what I've got going on for us this month so you could plug into it and know where to put your energy, because I am completely aware that we all have so much going on, but we also have a lot that we want to accomplish. And I hope that we have a plan in place that will help you plug into wherever you need to be. And I also just kind of want you to know what's going on with our team and where we're at on some big goals. And so you guys can really help contribute to that. So there's some just really, really awesome things going on. So first of all, there's Ace. That's Ace, right, Shanna? Okay, he's always on the calls. I love it. And he's always here. He's like, oh, I hear that girl. Let me go see what's going on over there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. And what do I want to start with? Oh, I want to start with this because this is really exciting. Okay. So I want to start with this because our team is doing awesome. Okay. So last month we qualified for Premier. Okay. And that's because we have 2 new diamonds this year. Okay. One of those being Gina and one of those being Danielle. And so we needed at least, I think, 1 diamond to qualify, but we have 2 new diamonds on our team so far. So we have the diamonds to be able to be an elite team. We just need more elite points. And our elite points are coming from our newer coaches who have enrolled in 2019 and 2020 Hitting Success Club. Okay. And so last month, this is amazing. Okay, so Martina, who's new, I knew she couldn't make it tonight. She helped 1 customer in her first month of coaching, so that earned our team 1 point. So that's huge. And then Amy, this is awesome, Amy. Amy actually hit Success Club on the last day of the month, okay, which we all have been there, done that many times before. And so she earned our team 2 points because you hit Success Club, Amy. So that's incredible. And then I know also she'll be Emerald tomorrow, right, Amy? So that's so fun. Okay, but then Randy, okay, girlfriend. All right, this is huge. Randy hit Success Club. So she earned us 2 points. But she also did this for the 3rd month in a row. So Miss Randy is now an official success starter, like, which is huge, that was your goal to begin with. And because she hit success starter, she gets all kinds of amazing perks for that. She'll be invited to the next coach test group, which we don't know what that is yet. Okay. So that'll be super fun to figure out. I will probably know what that is the next program when we have our leadership retreat, which is in October, which they should tell us what the next new program is. So after 9-week Control Freak, I should know what comes up next. So that's fun. So hopefully we'll know that in October. But so she gets that. She gets a free ticket to Summit when we go to St. Louis. There's all kinds of awesome perks with that. But she also earned our team 25 leadership points. And so basically, like at the end of the year, all of our teams are ranked among all of the other teams, and those points go into our ranking as a team. So that's super awesome that her accomplishments are helping our entire team, and that's really cool. So, but not only that, like Randy blew it out of the park because she enrolled like 4 coaches last month too, because Randy is on a mission to be diamond this month. And so basically she just needs to help 2 of her girls get to emerald, right? So awesome. I'm so proud of you. So this is so cool. And so I just wanted to make sure you all saw like that these girls are contributing to elite. Like last month, like Shanna, you hit SC, you earned our team 2 points. Rady hit SC, she earned our team 2 points. Amy helped, she got SC 4, so you got our team 1 point last month. So like that's really cool that you guys succeeding is really helping our team in so many big ways. On the same token though, like I know Siobhan's on here, right? Okay, so Siobhan, when you hit SC, you're earning points for Gina and your team as well. And for Gina to be able to qualify to attend the new leader conference at the end of the year. And so anytime that you have new coaches hitting Success Club, that's earning you. You don't have to be me, but all of you are earning points and points towards qualifying for events. Because at the end of the year, if you're a 1-star diamond by the end of the year, so you are a diamond and you advance a diamond within your team, okay? But you have to go through 6 weeks of qualification. So what would the date be, Gina? Like November something. You got to advance to diamond. You got to have a diamond on your team advance sometime in November. You all hold that for 6 weeks. You wake up as a 1-star diamond by the end of the year. You have so many points. You will get an invitation to go to New Leader Conference, which is in February of 2021. So like there's awesome things happening when you guys hit SC, and that helps your team, or your coaches hit SC, that helps you and your team get some really cool perks. So it's really awesome. Anytime we can help our new coaches get into activity, it builds confidence, you know, it helps them build their business sooner, faster. Helps them make an income, cover their costs, all those kinds of things. So you guys are doing really, really amazing. So yay! So proud of you. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's do it again, right? That's what my kids said when we rode Splash Mountain. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to share this. So, okay, I invited some of our teammates into our PS page that aren't my PS coaches. And that's because everybody's up to really big things this month. And some of you guys are part of our PS downline, like Hillary. Hillary's upline coach is not extremely active in the business right now. So I'm like, come on, Hillary, let's team up, girl. You got this. You can do this. You know, Siobhan is one of Gina's coaches, and she's pushing to Diamond. And I want her to be able to be part of some of these trainings and to be part of some of these power hours and contribute as well. So I invited her into this as well. So yay, girl. So glad you're here. But I wanted to share with you guys, I know that like on the team page, the Fit Fighter Nation big downline page, there's a calendar like of things that are happening. But I also wanted to make one for us because I want to show up for you all in a way that's productive for everybody. So basically what I've done on the schedule is I'm telling you when I'm running a free group, and I'm telling you when I'm running my challenge group. Because number one, I want you to know that you're always invited to be a part of any of this. If you want to be a participant, just let me know. If you want to help be a leader, let me know. You're always welcome. So always open door policy on anything that I'm leading. You guys are welcome to be a part of that, because I know sometimes it's important to be a participant. You know, it's kind of like me, like I love to go to leadership because I'm poured into from other leaders, and I need that myself. Just like a lot of you guys are leading groups, but you also need to be led yourselves, you know, and you need accountability. You need a mentor as well. And I just want you to know that these opportunities are here for you. And at the same point, like if you ever feel like you don't have the capacity to lead a group or to execute something on your own, then say, Erin, can I team up with you on that free group? I'd love to be a part of that. Let's do it. Okay. So just know that that's always an option. So, you know, you see on my calendar, the 7th, leading a challenge group. Amy and her coach Tiffany are going to be part of that with me. You guys, some of you all are in there as participants as well. And then on the 14th, I'm going to run a free 5-day wellness challenge. I did that last month with Randy and some other coaches. It was so fun. I'm like, let's do it again, right? It was great. And we can bring a new spin to it. We can focus on 30-day breakaway, whatever, right? There's so many options we can bring to that. So those are kind of like the personal journey challenger options. But then also Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, I'm dedicating to PS team, which is you guys. Okay, so Tuesday nights, I'm doing some sort of mastermind. Okay, so notice that like next Tuesday night, I'm going to do a mastermind with my new working coaches. Which new working coach can mean anything. It could mean you've been a coach for 4 years, but you're just getting into this, or it could mean I'm still trying to figure this out and I need to get some advice on hitting Success Club and sending invites, right? Like kind of the basics of just like getting your business going. And so that would be perfect for you guys to attend if you just feel like you still need that help on the basics of coaching or the basics of setting up a system for inviting or the tracker or power hours. You're still just kind of like, eh. But also maybe you have new working coaches that need to be on it, that you want them to kind of tune in and learn from me too. So your working coaches, your PS coaches are invited to these too. So you just have to grab the Zoom link, grab the graphic, whatever, and say, here, you should attend this tonight. Erin's leading this. Okay. And then on the 15th, the following Tuesday, I'm going to meet up with everyone who's pushing to diamond. Okay, so that's Hillary, that's Siobhan, that's Gina, right? You guys that are pushing diamond, you want to advance your team, you want to grow your team. Because I'm not just going to talk about the basics of inviting. I'm going to talk about like, let's strategically brainstorm, like inviting people and helping who's going to be your emerald. What kind of conversations can we have with them? How can we help your emeralds, right? Like we'll take the conversation beyond the inviting basics and hitting Success Club to building your team on that. Okay, you guys. And on all of these, I'm not really going to show up with much of an like a teaching agenda, but more of a like, where are you? How can I help you agenda? Kind of thing. But then the last 2 Tuesdays, that's when I'm going to meet up with brand new coaches. So like anyone that you've enrolled throughout the month, or maybe even last month, okay, and my new coaches too that I enroll, I'm going to walk them through the new coach playbook. And I'm going to be like, here's what we do as coaches. Here's what Success Club is. Here's blah, blah, like the basics, the new coach playbook. Okay. And so those are 2 back-to-back calls where I help prep people for what coaching is, how to do it, why we do it, those kind of things. Again, that's for me and my new coaches, but you and your new coaches too, because that way, then you can duplicate the process when you're ready to duplicate the process. Okay. So it's kind of like mentoring / apprenticeship sort of training. Okay. But then on Wednesday nights, those are all power hours. That's for all of us of all levels to get together and show up and work. I will guide you through them, and we won't work a power hour for a full hour. I will teach you something or show you something or inspire you or motivate you and get you in the right frame of mind. And then we'll get on and I'll be like, all right, let's add, let's connect, let's invite, let's do this, right? Let's make a post, let's get on our stories. And I will make sure that we walk away every Wednesday night with a lot of productive work completed, but also maybe you learn something new about Instagram or stories or something like that. Or I challenge you to talk about something or whatever. Okay. So we'll do that every Wednesday night for this month, because we got some people on here with some big goals. And I also know that we all have a lot going on. And so we will have to intentionally like show up together. And I also believe that too. I found that to be so true, that any of my coaches that get kind of away from the fire, it's easier for them to say, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But if we stay close to the fire, even in seasons of crazy chaos and change, then we will stay motivated. But on those power hours, you can ask questions. I will share with you as much as I can, like whatever, anything I've got, I'll give it to you. So basically, when you're thinking about your nights, right? Tuesday, Wednesday night, that's kind of when I'm meeting up with you guys. Wednesday night for sure. Like Tuesday nights you may not need to show up for all of those Tuesday night calls, right? You may just want to be on the Diamond Push call or whatever, but you are welcome to invite any of your coaches to any of that. Okay. Any of it, anything. That's the perk. Okay. Of being part of this PS downline. Sweaty Saturdays. I want you all to be there, but Randy, I know, what is that, like 5 a.m.? That's ridiculous. When the girls wanted to change the time, I was like, but our West Coasters know, and I'm like, okay, we'll try it for a month and we'll see what happens. Cause they really think that if we move it up earlier, more people will show up. So we're going to try it. But I also feel like next month I'm going to let's move it to 10. to see if more people show up, right? So we're going to float around and be flexible with that because I'm completely aware that that's a ridiculous. I do not expect you to be on at 5 a.m. on a Saturday. Okay. And I feel so bad about that, but we are doing what we can. But Sweaty Saturdays, you want to invite people to, like, your challengers, open that up to all of your coaches, invite that. Like, I feel like people who attend Sweaty Saturdays end up being coaches on our team. I really, really do. And they attend more than once, because what happens on a Sweaty Saturday is that you just feel this vibe, but you also see there's more than just Erin that's a coach, and not everybody looks like Erin, and not everybody is in the same place I'm in on my journey, right? So if I invite people to be a part of Sweaty Saturday, they're like, oh, whew, I don't have to be like her, or, oh, wait, I look like her, or wait, it is. And it's like going to a live Beachbody event. It's the most amazing thing, because you walk in the room and you're like, wow, everybody's kind of normal, And so, because most people don't know us very well from social media, or they have a perception of us and of what coaching is, and they show up to Sweaty Saturday and it's like totally awesome. And so I do believe in a Sweaty Saturday as almost like a business opportunity invite too. And I know Gina's using that on her team. And that's why we are hosting 2 open houses leading into a Sweaty Saturday for our team this month. And so we will have 2 business opportunity Facebook event groups where we will talk all about coaching and share all about coaching, and invite people to come to Sweaty Saturdays with us so they can see a bigger picture of what we are and what we do. Plus, they're fun. And they're not scripted, and they're just like laid back. And I don't know, I just think they're great. Most people end up becoming coaches or clients of ours who attend. So it's just kind of like the final thing that's like, I want to be a part of that and I can be a part of that. I get it now. So it's a really cool opportunity. So if you guys haven't made them yet or been able to attend them, we move the time up to see if it could help people attend them a little bit easier with family events and sports events and things on the weekends. So hopefully you guys can do that. So wanted to share that with you. I wanted to see.
Erin?
Yeah.
My last 3 coaches started after Sweaty Saturday.
Yeah. That's awesome. What do you think it is about Sweaty Saturday?
It's non-confrontational. It's an easy way to invite. It's no pressure or anything like that. And they say yes, whether they show their face or not. 2 of them never showed their face, and they still signed up. So
yeah, they keep and I do think that people are so much more comfortable getting on Zoom now. Like, it's not a weird thing to invite people to Zoom. And I also think that home workouts are a new normal. And so asking people to do things like that is kind of like a normal thing now, because people are doing that with other people, or they're getting on and doing YouTube workouts and stuff. So it's kind of a normal, what we're asking people to do, they get it. And then they see that it's bigger than that. So can I share oh wait, sorry, I need to look at the chat. You can ask me, you can unmute yourself. Can I share my flow on how you go from invite to Sweaty Saturday to asking to be a coach? Jenny Fellows, you're on here. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you. Hi, Brittany. I was sharing my screen and I didn't see your little boxes show up. Hi.
No, I was asking if Gina at some point, not necessarily tonight, but like, even if she just wants to be like an outline 1, 2, 3, like, how is she going from, hey, show up on Sweaty Saturday to, hey, join my team? Like, I know that a lot of times it involves a coach open house. And if that, you don't have to give me all the details to a coach open house, but.
It's real simple. One is I do my free groups the 3rd week, which leads into Sweaty Saturday. And then the Sunday is my open house. And they say yes.
And that's a Zoom on Sunday.
And our coach open houses are 40 minutes. And we get yeses within that time frame.
Okay, so can I be a fly on the wall at your next one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I can send you.
Or have you recorded it before?
The recorded one. Yes, I can send you that.
Do that. Yeah,
they've been awesome. Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
Love it.
And Gina and I are going to go to LA together.
And Danielle, Brittany, Brittany, you're going to go to LA, right? And Stephanie McDonald and Randy. Randy, you're going to go to LA, right? I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from San Francisco. You might as well, right? Because she has coaches on her team crushing it. Don't you agree? I've just made her sweat. She's starting to sweat now. She's like, oh my gosh, what did you just do? Okay, it's happening. Right, Randy?
Yeah, it's happening. It is.
You sound scared. But I think Siobhan should go too. Yeah, Siobhan should go to LA too. Right?
Don't be scared, Randy. I used to feel like I wanted to throw up and everything else, and I would tell Erin that I did. That's how nervous I was, for real. They would be like, calm down. You're gonna be okay.
You'll be okay.
I'm like, no, I want to throw up right now.
But it all happened. No, but I also wanted to tell you guys where we are, because our team, I want to show you something else too. I'm sorry, I'm going to make you dizzy by continuing to share my screen over and over again, but sorry about that. Okay. I made us a logo for our team, which I'm so excited about, because I've been branding our team all year, like the Unstoppable Empire. And I finally came up with a logo for it. I paid somebody to make one, and then I didn't like it. And then I made one for us in like 10 minutes. So I'm going to get my money back for that. But anyway, because we're climbing to the castle, right? That's our goal. We're climbing to the castle. We're pushing to superstar. And so we've got our stars, we've got our castle, we're climbing there. And that's kind of that's our logo. That's our mission this month or this year. And, you know, we're getting closer, but we're still far away, you guys. And so, but you know, Randy is a big part of that, because it's the first business center advancing. But Gina and Stephanie did a huge thing by holding Diamond and allowing that third CBC to advance to 2-star, which let me open that fourth business center. And so that fourth business center is sponsored by the first. So I'm going to be focused on building that to Diamond this month. And so that will be one of our diamonds. And then Brittany's a diamond. Randy's a diamond on that first CBC. And then there's, who else is, Lauren Bodkin is one of them. And then there's some people over there that I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I feel like we're really far away from it. But at the same point, I feel like it's one of those things that, like, I'm just going to go for it too. Just like you guys, like pushing for your goals. Like, I'm not exactly sure how everything's going to line up, if it's going to actually happen by the end of the year, but I don't think anything bad happens from helping people on their journey and helping people build a business, you know, and helping people see their potential and build their goals. And so, you know, it's hard. It's scary to put goals out there, but we are going to go to Disney for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to do a trip to Disney when we advance to a superstar team. And but it's just one of those things that you just have to dream the dream and have the vision and put it out there, and everybody knows how they play a part in that. And you just go for it, because I believe that it's very, very possible with the coaches on our team. And I'm really excited about that. So I know that awesome things are going to come, and I want you all to see, like, you can do the same thing, you know, with your business. Like, you can set a really high goal, share it with your team, have a vision for it, let people know how they play a part in it, and have a reward for that when that happens. And I think it's fun. I think it's fun to be a part of a push. It's fun to be a part of a team that's going somewhere. And so, you know, you guys have those kind of goals for yourself and know that it's possible. And it really takes showing up consistently. It takes doing the hard, scary stuff when you don't want to. And I honestly feel like the leaders, like, we came together and we have an amazing plan for you for the month. I feel like I'm showing up for you in a big way for this month, you know, and I want you guys to reciprocate that and show up and put that energy into your teams. You know, we have almost like 50 coaches in our Push to Diamond group, and a lot of you here are in that group. And I'm just really, really excited, because I know only awesome things are going to happen. But this is a huge month of building your team, of looking at people and saying, I think you would like to be part of this, and I think you should check it out. This is a huge month of looking at people and seeing their potential and believing in them and letting them know that, because I think that's what's missing in our world today. And I think that's what's missing from helping people see that, is us actually saying, you know, you're an awesome person. You're super positive. You are this, that, and whatever. I think you should be a part of this. And you should be a part of this team, this community, this everything, because all of us can't imagine our lives without it, you know? And so I just want you to I want to put that bug in your ear too, because I want you to have goals higher than hitting Success Club. I want you to have goals about building your team. Because when you build your team, you're connecting people to something that's bigger than themselves. And I think that's what everyone needs right now. It's what saved me from a deep, dark place. It's what saved a lot of you from a deep, dark place, right? Is being a part of something that's bigger than you, and being a part of something that has purpose. And that's really, I mean, I want to see our team explode this month. I want to see you explode with income. I want to see you explode with success. I want to see you connect people to this. You know, I want to see you just killing it on your own personal journey, plugged into my challenge group or your challenge group, and showing up like a boss, right? Like, your journey is your job. Like, isn't that kind of cool? Like, when I was teaching, like, nobody cared if I was healthy or happy or not. And this journey is all about your wellness, right? Your overall wellness. Like, your journey is your job. And so I want to see you guys really just like crushing it. And I'm here for you. Like, if you're having a bad day, I can't read your mind. If you're feeling like, I don't know if I should be doing this or not, you need to tell me. Okay? Because David and I are having this conversation tonight. Some people aren't meant to do this, right? Some people can't do it. Okay? And that's okay. It's okay for someone to be a discount coach for life. We need those, right? We need lifers. We need those people. Okay? And that's okay. But if you're having one of those moments where you're like, I'm not sure, Erin, then we got to talk about it and figure it out. If this is really what you want to do. Because there's so many times where I almost quit, you guys. Like, so many times I almost quit. But at the end of the day, I was like, I can't imagine my life without it. And I already have these people that have said, yes, I can't leave them. I could never leave that, right? I could never like walk away and give up and throw my hands up. So I just kept moving forward. But the day that I connected my success and my goals to something bigger than me, to the team, to my family, to a bigger purpose, I never gave up. And so you want to make sure that you do the same as well. But I'm here for you, like always. And I'm showing up in a big way for you guys this month. And what's really cool is that Jenny's part of this project too. But we are building a coach playbook for you guys that I'm like beyond excited about. That's going to live on the Rise Up Leaders page. This basically like a how-to for coaching, where we take all of our best practices and resources. We're going to compile them into 10 lessons, put them on the Rise Up Leaders page. So you have a coach playbook, and that should be live within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And so you should have all the tools you need and feel really confident bringing teammates into this to be able to give them what they need to succeed on the journey too. So I'm really excited about what's to come, the energy, the momentum, the excitement, everything. I'm so excited that we have teammates that are going to be in test groups. Jennifer Barris is one of Jenny's PS coaches. She just ran her first 5K from 30-day breakaway. She's been invited to do the test group a second time through, which is like amazing. That means Beachbody's like, girl, we need you, right? Like, that's so cool.
Her permission for her pictures today too.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
So she is just, it gives me goosebumps. Like,
yeah, she's going to be like the face of 30-day breakaway.
She was a coach like 4 years ago, and then she quit, and she was gone for a couple of years and just came back in April. And she's just like, this was my time. It was meant to be.
It's so awesome. Yeah. And then, Ashley and Erica Taylor, and there might be somebody else, I don't know, it's going to be part of the 9-week control freak test group. Like, it's just, there's going to be so much that we have, so much energy and so much to offer our team. I hope Jennifer can do a call for us. That would be amazing.
She wants to. And I would assume she can still talk about it next week, even though she'll be doing the actual calendar, she said.
Okay. Whatever that means. Yeah. So anyway, okay. What questions do you guys have before we jump off here? Who needs something or has any questions whatsoever?
I just want to tell you guys, if you're in the Diamond Push group, so I told Erin, like, I needed this because even as a seasoned coach, I don't talk about coaching enough in my stories or on my social media. And we are sharing challenges every day this week. And it has, because we give you a subject or a topic to talk about, it has given me the drive to do it every single day. Like, you just need to show up and do these challenges and find a way to make it your own and share in your stories. Like, I'm so proud of myself because I've done 3 days in a row of these challenges. And I'm looking, like, I kind of know what's coming. So it's like, I already have in my head, like, oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? But because I can talk about challenge groups. I can talk about my food and my shake and my workout, but I wasn't talking about coaching. And we have to just be bold and just tell people, like, I just think it's awesome. So if you're in that group and you're not doing the challenges, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah. Well, I think, I mean, Randy said same. I think that's why I said, that's why we came up with a challenge. Cause I'm like, my coaches people don't know they're a coach, like, people need to know you're a coach and why. And I think the key is people when you're on social media, people know you're on a health journey, but they don't know why. Okay. Like, they need to know why. They also need to know, like, how they can do it too. I think that's the key here, is that people need to see and connect that they can do it too and how. But the same is true for coaching, because we actually have 2 opportunities to give people. We can give them a health and fitness journey, but we also can give them a business or this community as well. And I think that's what we fail to realize, that we're actually selling 2 products, and that is the lifestyle, but it's also the community and the business. And so we also have to talk about both of those. Because what I'm starting to notice is some of our newer coaches coming in, they are already ready to get on a Zoom call with me because they see me leading Zoom calls or what, right? Or they're already ready to, I don't know, like, share and pay it forward because that's what I talk about. And so they're kind of like, oh, I know what it sort of means to be a coach. And so I think that that's just, you have to get your audience in that place too, that
Okay, I needed to hear that, because I tell my coaches all the time, like, share your energize, share your workout, share your shake, because then when somebody reaches out to you and they want to challenge, they want to start with you, they already know what's expected of them.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the conversation so much easier. And you just saying that about coaching, like, it exactly tells them what we do as a coach.
Yeah.
And it's not just always like yesterday, it was about, I talked about how it's affecting other people. It's not just all about me and stuff. And so I think showing, and that's what we're doing with our challenges, is it's all the facets of coaching.
Yeah. But even Courtney Bear, who's a new 5-star diamond on our team, I had the same exact conversation with her today. She was like, I'm like, because she said something about she doesn't have a lot of coaches working the business. Okay. Because that's really what a lot of people are, looking for. I need coaches who want to work the business. And I was like, well, you don't talk about it. We just see you flexing all the time. And she was like, oh my God, you're so right. And I'm like, people don't know, like, people are joining you to work out with you. And that's your thing. You love to work out. You love fitness. But people don't know that they can join you and build this killer business while they work out with you. And she just, like, she understood that too. And so I think that's most of us, that's our missing piece. And that's something that we can change. When people come in as a coach, maybe they're like, oh yeah, I could do this with Amy, and we can lead a challenge group together, and I can help my friends and family. Just like, I'm going to drink Energize and Shakeology and do Beachbody on demand with her. I can do that with her too. They just need to hear that from you, that there's things that you do. You mentor people, you work with people, you help, whatever. So, and I think that comes from our lack of confidence of being able to mentor a coach, but you're fully equipped to do all of that. And you have all the tools and resources, and also that you can plug them into any of my Coach 101s, any of my, you can plug them into any of that. So you're equipped. You have the equipment. If you don't feel like you are, then you can do that. So there's really should be nothing holding you back. Come and join my team. You want to build a business? Cool. We can plug you into these things, trainings and get you moving and grooving. Oh, you just want to be a challenger in a challenge group? Cool. We can plug you into that, so you've got it all. You just got to offer it up. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yeah, Hillary.
Okay, so a girl, like one of my friends right now, she's like a discount coach, but then she like randomly started posting about her workouts. So then I asked her about like coaching. She's like, yeah, maybe. So which group would be like the one to plug her into? I think I added her to Fit Fighter Nation.
Yeah, I would add her to Fit Fighter Nation. And then so what I would do with her is I would get her on the phone and say, hey, do you have 20 or 30 minutes? And say, okay, tell me more about like how coaching has helped or what this journey has given you. And I would ask her questions, right? And I would also ask her like, what do you want to do with your coaching business? Like, what have you noticed that you're kind of intrigued about that you'd like to accomplish with it or do with it? And hear her, because she might already have some ideas. And she might already be like, well, I know this is an income opportunity, or I know I could make some money and we've got a lot of debt. Like you might hear big things that you never imagined if you just ask a couple of simple questions. And then you can be like, okay, we can do that. It starts by helping. Let's first get your costs covered. That's goal number one always for someone. Let's get your costs covered, because that's her helping 3 people get started on their journey the same way she has. And so then how are we going to do that? Let's make a list of some people, right? Who's been commenting on or liking your post? Let's write their names down and let's reach out to them and let's send them an invite, and you help her craft an invite and you just start there.
She's actually my neighbor, so I'll just bring her over.
Grab some wine or some water and you walk next door. That's what happened with Jenny. Okay. Lots of kitchen table talks, or garage or driveway or whatever. Yeah. That you have to ask a few questions, and then really what people need from us is belief. That's all.
Yeah. And
they need to know that a lot of people are going to tell them no, but it has nothing to do with them, right? And so they just need our belief, and they just need a little bit of confidence, and that comes from just kind of walking them through those first steps. But the first thing we need to know is what someone wants from this, or how they want it to impact them, how it's changed them, right? Like, well, okay, well, tell me how you're feeling, and what have you learned? What are you excited about this journey? And then you hear all the info you need to be like, let's go. You can do this. You can help 3 people for sure. And once someone helps their first person, I feel like they're like, okay, I kind of get it, right? You send that first share cart, someone completes that first order, you're like, then they're kind of like, okay, I think I understand what we're doing here. And then it should start rocking and rolling from there. But mostly everyone needs your belief. Yeah. Yeah, Gina, you do whatever you need to do. Yeah, I'm so glad you were on here. Thanks, girly. Yeah. See you later, Gina. Okay, what else? Randy, do you have a question? I saw that you were going to unmute yourself earlier. And Randy always asks the best questions too.
I always have questions.
But don't apologize. No, it's good. Because if you have a question, someone else does too.
Mm-hmm. I heard it on ago, but it was something along the lines of like, you may be ready to rank advance or have someone get started on a challenge track or a fitness program, but they might not be ready. And sometimes your rank advancement is kind of, I don't want to say dependent, but dependent on other people. And like, you may be ready to push to diamond, push to emerald and have all these goals, but they might not be ready yet. So I guess, I don't know what my question is, but how do you kind of...
Yeah, well, you don't want your goals to be someone else's goals is what you're saying. And it's like, how do you have that conversation, right? Well, I think that sometimes you have to be straight up with people. If it's somebody, I feel like everybody's different, right? If I looked at, I could look at Jenny and be like, Jenny, if you get to diamond, girl, we're going to be 5-star. I can say that to her. And I know that's not going to freak her out. I know that's going to motivate her. And I know that she is a loyal teammate and she will do whatever she can. I can look at Brittany and be like, Brittany, sister, we got to get to diamond so we can get to 10 star. And she's going to be like, okay, I'll do what I can. Like I know that, right? Like I trust that. And so sometimes you just know the person, you can have a straight up conversation. And I think sometimes behind the scenes, maybe you just need to start out slow and say, okay, you are perfect for this coaching business. I think you can blow it out of the water. Let's talk about what you want to do with this, and hear her right first and say, okay, our team's working for a big goal. You've got these ideas in mind. They all align. Let's do this together. You could be one of those people that helps us reach this huge goal, and we'll celebrate big, right? Because I think that a lot of times people need to see that their actions feed into a larger purpose and a larger goal, right? Because that's what I was trying to tell people on the diamond call, like that you getting to diamonds is not a personal goal. It's bigger than that, because it feeds into something bigger. And so sometimes those coaches just need to see that their role is bigger than just for themselves. You're on a team. You sign up as a coach, you're on a team. And how can you be an important team player right now? It's let's enroll a couple of these people as coaches, right? And you just got to make it simple and not a big deal, and be straight up. Okay. Because then we feel like sold or whatever, but you don't want to do that. I think you just need to be straight up with your coaches, or we can also get on a call, 3-way call as well. And we can talk to them together. That's always an option, because it is scary. Jenny's drinking wine. Everybody else is drinking water tonight, Jenny, even though I told everybody to show up with skinny margaritas. I didn't even do it. And she's got her Disney shirt on. She's ready to go to Disney. She's like, are we superstar yet? Aaron's taking me to Disney. Does that help, Randy?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay.
And then what's your goal again, Aaron, about Superstar Diamond?
So our goal is Superstar Diamond.
About Disney again.
Yeah, which means we have 15 diamonds on the first business center, which is scary as hell. Because again, there's so many uncontrollable parts, right? So I'm just going to help keeping people succeed here. So, but you are on the first CBC and you're a part of that. Woohoo. Jenny, you unmuted yourself. You were going to say something. You forgot.
I thought you were going to drink a skinny margarita. That's why I brought wine.
I know. Well, I was. And then we were out walking, and then we talked to people, and then there wasn't enough time to make a skinny margarita.
I couldn't come over because Stella doesn't like sneakers. So that's why I couldn't come.
I know.
Just so you always know, it wasn't that I didn't want to visit, because
I know your dog doesn't like the other dog that was there.
Stella loves everybody, but not sneakers. I don't know. Every other dog in the whole universe.
I know, every other dog except sneakers. I know. Okay, anything else? Anybody have any other questions? This is your chance before we jump off here tonight.
And your mind is going to be blown with our coach playbook, because it is so good. I don't know if I'm allowed to drop F-bombs, but it is so awesome. When we got together Sunday and worked on it, I mean, it's going to be incredible, you guys. It's going to be gold.
It's like, I signed up a customer, now what? It's like goes from inviting to somebody says yes, to running a challenge group, to coaching, to getting a coach started. Like the whole flow.
The challenge group, how to use share a cart, everything.
It's going to be great. Yeah. Oh, there's a puppy. Hillary's puppy.
Oh, yeah, I want to see Millie.
I know. You're going to show off your dogs now. There's Millie. Millie smiles for calls, I think. Brittany, how are you doing? How's everybody doing at your house?
We're good.
You doing okay?
Yep.
Is your husband good? Is he healthy?
Does not have COVID.
He does.
Nope, his test is negative.
Good. That's good.
You just never know. It's like you
Nope.
can't even have a sinus infection anymore. You
Nope.
know?
I know.
You're dying. So.
Yeah. I know. The other day,
everyone's happy.
my head kind of hurts. Do I have COVID? I mean, it's ridiculous. I know, but it's real. But I know it's tough. It's hard. So I'm glad.
Well, and I had to keep Lincoln home from school Monday because he's had this weird traveling rash since Friday at school. And, there's that like kids version or whatever. And it's like, well, he needs a doctor's note to come back to school. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I know. There's
But
always something, right?
yeah. But no, we're good.
Okay. How are you feeling with your biz this month?
This month, like September, or I don't know yet. August was a tough month, not business wise, but like work wise. And it's carrying over a little bit, but I just have to kind of detach myself from that a little bit. So just dealing with some hard cases for sure.
Yeah,
that
social work
just
is tough.
consumes you.
So how do you guys do that? Do you have any advice for Brittany? Like, how do you detach from the real world and focus and give energy into your business? Anybody have any ideas for that? Because I know Shayna's going to have a crazy week or month too, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm about to go on my first week of being on call from Friday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Starting
Right.
this.
Very unexpected. Amy's going back to school with kiddos, right? Like there's a lot of us going through like new stuff, right? Hillary, you've got a lot going on too, don't you? Like moving or what?
Yeah. My husband leaves for basic and he leaves on the 15th and he'll be gone for 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it'll be you and the dog for a while.
Yep.
Oh my
He
goodness.
already likes me better anyway.
Yeah. So your dog will be happy. I know. So yeah, we all have so much happening. And so just, I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, how do you still show up and build a business and make it a priority when you're being pulled in so many different directions?
I mean, I'm like super new to this, but I will say I've been getting on Lily's 6 a.m. power hours and they're good.
Mm-hmm.
So like I get up at 4:20, which sucks, get my workout in, like get everything done. And then I work from 6 to 7 and then I leave for like my full-time job. And then like throughout the day on my lunch, I'll catch up on stuff. But like I've never done that before. I've always like, oh, I'll do a little bit here, a little bit there, and just getting it done in the morning. It's like made a big difference.
Totally. Yeah.
That was going to be my suggestion because the people that are showing up, like even Sammy Childers said, like getting it done and eating that frog in the morning and knowing it's behind you and then you can just do some follow-ups with everything you did in the morning has been golden for a lot of people. And it's so satisfying to know that you've done so much work by 7 a.m.
Yeah. That's what I had to do too. When, I was working full time, I was up in the 4 o'clock ranges of the morning, and it really is terrible. But if you're motivated and if your business is a priority, you will find a way to make it happen. And sometimes that's the only time of the day that we can own, is that really early morning time. It's why I did the call I did last night. Control what you can. You do have to have a plan for your month, for your business, and you do need to make it a must that there's a part of your day that is given to your business, because it doesn't build by itself. And it's very easy to lose momentum when we don't show up. Like it's very, like if you're, Shalene Johnson always had this rule of thumb when it came to workouts. She said, never miss more than 2 days in a row of a workout, because then you kind of get out of the rhythm and you start to lose momentum. And I really feel the same way about your business. Like if you go more than 2 days without showing up for your business to do like the daily activities or posting on social media, even, you start to like, it's almost like it's harder to get back into it because the wheel has stopped moving. Like you keep the wheel moving, even if it's 2 invites a day or 2 messages a day, the wheel will keep moving. But the minute you stop, the wheel stops. And then it's hard to get it moving again. And so you do want to think about that. Like it is, the only reason we don't hit our goals for the most part is that we're just not showing up in someone's inbox. there's another coach, I don't know who it was, but said basically like the quality of your business is honestly based on the health of your inbox. Do you have new messages coming in, new messages going out? Are you constantly having your door open to people, by sending those messages? So I think Hillary's right on. I mean, she's in a really busy season. There's a lot going on. She's controlling what she can, and that's the early morning, right? And it is great because it creates momentum, and then you come back and there's messages in your inbox, or there's a post that you made and then there's people that have commented on it and there's somebody to talk to. And so you are creating a lot of opportunity, and it's not hard to do that. It really isn't. If you're intentional about it and you see the value in it and you do it a couple times, you'll see the benefit and you'll just keep doing it. Because I did that for 2 years. 2 years. And it was worth it. And I do it all over again. So, yeah. Go Lily in the 6 a.m. power hour. Good stuff.
And I'm just going to plug her. I mean, she did all this her own. And you guys, every day is different. Like every day of the week. Like she has different slides each day. She has different invites. She shares the invites with you. She shares. It is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get bored. It's guided the entire time. So it's not like you have to figure out what to do. She gives you an idea of what to post the next day. She's done a really good job with it. And I'm not saying that just because she's my daughter.
I know she did it without you. Like, that's amazing, right?
Completely. Like, yeah, I wasn't doing it. So she's like, I'm going to do this because I need to do this.
Yeah. Love it.
Totally get it, Randy. I don't think I'd be on at 3 a.m. either.
No, I would not allow you to.
So I will say Lou Waynia asked Lily if she was recording any of them. So I think Lily is going to record, like, I don't know when she's going to do it, but like one from each day of the week to have recordings from
I would love that. Because I'm getting my kids up right around 6:30. So I hate that I have to miss them. Does she want to do them at 5 a.m.? I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I would not.
She's getting up at 5 a.m., but like she's using that as her like
Morning routine time.
Yeah, get your head in the right place time. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I'm not going to ask anymore of Lily. No, I think it's awesome. But I hope that helps. And I hope that you all take that nudge. Yeah. To maybe do things a little bit earlier. I don't know. So anything else before we call it a night? Thank you guys. You were on here longer than we thought we would be, which we always are. Yeah, I would love to see some recordings, Lily. Add it to your to-do list. Okay. I love how she keeps popping in and out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Aw, you guys are so cute. You're so sweet. Okay, anything else? Well, thanks for being on here, you guys. Appreciate it. So what's coming up? So Tuesday night is the new coach mentorship. And then Wednesday night, we'll do a power hour together. Okay? Sound good? All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you. Thanks for being on. I'll
Thank
see you later.
you.